Continuing from the previous video, control is the next point of finding out the debt and equity ratio. Controlling here means the management control of an organization. So if the management does not want to dilute its control, see what is diluting the control actually? Let me get it clear to you. Control is the capacity of making management decisions in one's own organization. If we have more of equity, in that case we will lose our management control because many other people will become part of the management. But if we keep debt or people who lend us money, they never interfere in the management. So if we want to keep high control on our own organization, then we must have more of debt. But if we don't want to keep high control, if we are okay with it, then we can keep more of equity. The next one is the regulatory framework. What is regulatory framework? Regulatory framework is choice of debt or equity. Now, you see, when regulatory framework is the legal framework, the framework of laws. So, law is the most important factor on which the choice of debt or equity depends. Now, it depends on the laws which are made by SEBI. It depends on the laws of borrowing which are made by the financial organizations. So, depending on all those situations, all those rules and all those limitations made on both equity as well as debt, we can take each of equity and of debt. The next one is the stock market condition. If the stock market is bullish, that means if the stock market is in good condition, then we can take more of equity and less of debt. But if the stock market is bearish, that means if the stock market is in poor condition, then we must take less of equity and more of debt. Capital structure of the other companies. Now, what is capital structure of the other companies? Capital structure of other companies here indicates towards those companies who are our competitors but who are doing very good business in the same market where we are also there. So, sometimes we say, we must learn from the toppers. So, here is that principle of learning from the toppers. It is as simple as we do in our day-to-day life. So, here, whatever the market toppers, whatever capital structure they are having, and in our same industry, whatever capital structure they are following, we can also follow the same capital structure and then continue doing business. This is also one way of deciding how much of debt and how much of equity. With these three videos, part 1, part 2 and part 3, we come to the end of the topic which we were discussing today, and that is fixing up the debt equity ratio or deciding on the factors which choose the capital structure for an organization. Thank you. If you have understood, you can like the video.